Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Tuesday, March 1st. Just a reminder, if you're new to Grandstand Bettors, go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our free picks and predictions all year long. And while you're at it, smash that like button. For Felipe and Tim T, they were both atop our February Best Bet leaderboard and are taking home a cash prize today. It is a new month, which means a new clean slate for everyone on our Best Bet leaderboard. And this month, we are giving away $100 to first place. So make sure you read that pinned comment and you read all of the rules. Good luck to everybody out there. We'll talk more about this at the end of the video. But let's talk about yesterday's bet. It was Seth Curry over 16.5 points. This was a loss, and we're not necessarily going to say we were 100% wrong in this situation. The Nets, they were losing by 20 and 30 points all game long, and they pulled Curry and all the starters very early on in this one. Curry, who's been averaging 32 minutes per game, only played 23. He did have 10 points, but just never had an opportunity to be in the game long enough to score more than that. It's unfortunate, it kind of plays out with a player prop like that. It kind of reminds us of the NFL and when one of our players got injured in the first quarter, Odell Beckham in the Super Bowl. Yeah, we'll take that as a loss as well. But anyways, we're going to go back to the NHL today, somewhere where all the players play no matter what the score is. So we're going to look at the Carolina Hurricanes today and the Detroit Red Wings. Hurricanes are favored minus 225 on the money line. The over-under is set at 6. Carolina comes into this game having won 5 straight games and sits at first place in the Eastern Conference. They're actually trying to catch the Colorado Avalanche for that President's Trophy. Hurricanes have a top 5 power play unit in the NHL. They also have the best penalty kill unit in the NHL, having killed over 90% of power plays this season. This team has got a ton of offensive weapons, and they are a legit contender to win and hoist that Stanley Cup this year. What makes them really so difficult to play against is how fast they skate. They're swarming offenses out there from the get-go, especially with Aho, Svechnikov, Trocheck, and Niederreiter. These guys will just swarm the net and pepper shots on the opponent's goalie time after time. The Detroit team, they have been in a rebuilding stage for a while now. Each year, it seems like this Red Wings team inches just a little bit closer to making you think that they got it figured out and might make a nice run at the Stanley Cup. But they kind of remind us like the Cleveland Browns of the NHL. The only difference is the Detroit Red Wings were fantastic in the 90s. The Browns, they were not. Anyways, they come into this one 13 points out of the playoffs, and they've lost 2 straight games. The problem with the Red Wings all season has been their defense. Not only do they have the 8th worst penalty kill unit in the league, but they also give up about 33 shots per game to opponents. They also have a huge issue giving up penalties and letting their opponents get on the power play, and that does not bode well when they are not very good on the penalty kill unit themselves. So speaking of the horrible defense, this team actually is coming off an absolute embarrassment on Saturday night against the Toronto Maple Leafs, where they gave up 10 goals to them. Last time these two teams played, the Hurricanes won 5-3 in December, where Detroit allowed 3 goals in the first period. We just can't trust this Red Wings team to stop anyone from scoring on them right now. And in the month of February, they allowed 5 or more goals in over half the games that they played. So their defense is not looking good, and I like the Hurricanes to come out here fast and furious. Their efficiency is fantastic in Carolina. They are in the top 10 in scoring in the first period, and the Detroit Red Wings' inefficiency to hold their opponents off the scoreboard in the first period shows as well. So with our best bet for this one, we're going to take Carolina and Detroit over 6 goals. Now, we have a strong feeling that this one's going to tick up to 6.5, and if that's the number that you end up getting here later in the day, you might want to look at a little more value on Carolina minus 1.5, but in all honesty, it might just be better to pass or drop it to maybe half a unit on the over instead. I'm not really sure that the minus 1.5 for Carolina is going to be a great value bet. I think it was sitting at plus 110, and in all honesty, Detroit's going to want to come back after giving up 10 goals and play a little better. So I like over 6. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm guessing until about maybe 1, 2 in the afternoon, unless some money comes on the under, and then it might stay there. But our best bet is going to be over the 6 goals. Now, today is our first day for the March Best Bet leaderboard, and this month, as we mentioned, our winner will be taking home $100. Again, congrats to Felipe and Tim T for tying in the month of February and splitting that prize. Gentlemen, please email us at grandstandbettors at gmail.com to claim that prize. We did tweak the rules a little bit in March, allowing for NHL spreads to be added. Make sure you read the rules in the pinned comment each and every month so you know what bets are allowed. Also, just a reminder that our free bets here at Grandstand Bettors on YouTube, they are just a helpful indication of what you should bet. These do not make our Grandstand Bettors daily cards over at grandstandbettors.com. If you are looking for our full card, head on over to our website, check out our memberships, become part of our Grandstand Bettor family, and start living that Grandstand life. But as always, sit back, relax, enjoy the month of March. Hopefully you can do well on the best bet leaderboard, and we'll see you tomorrow for another free pick.